Outer solar system. Solar system and outer solar system. Solar system has two parts. One part is inner solar system and other part is outer solar system. Inner solar system starts from Sun and ends in Mars. Mercury, Venus, Earth and Mars, all four planets and Sun, full it called inner solar system. Outer solar system is Jupiter, Saturn, Uranus, Neptune and Pluto. That is called outer solar system. What is the role of outer solar? First of all, the energy that is available in the inner solar system, if I take away the Sun, then it is very less. Mercury, one solid planet. Venus, one solid planet. Earth, one solid planet. Mars, one solid planet. Solid planet, they do not carry that much energy on. Mars has two moon, and they are Phobos and Deimos. They are also rock one, they are very small. Earth moon is big. Okay, that much is the strength of, and other they do not have any satellite. So inner solar system energy is very less. Whatever energy is there, energy from the sun only. But that is very big. Anyway. But outer solar system energy is very high. Jupiter is a gas planet and radius is 10 times to the Earth. Saturn is a gas planet and radius is 9 times to the Earth. Uranus is a gas ice planet and radius is 4 times to the Earth. Neptune is gas ice planet and radius is 4 times to the Earth. And Pluto is small. That's why someone do not consider Pluto as a planet at all. Because the way size is there, Pluto is nowhere where its radius is 1/5 of the Earth. Anyway, if that is the case, then outer solar system is very powerful. Being gas planets, they are very powerful. In that, why it was made powerful? Because beyond Neptune, there is a Kuiper belt. Beyond Neptune, there is a Kuiper belt. Kuiper belt is a belt where asteroids, meteorites, and comets they are there. Comets they revolve around Sun. From the Kuiper belt, the meteor, which is ice and dust particle, they come near Sun. If this is Sun and these are the planets, they come near Sun and move in a kind of elliptical fashion. Okay, but not like any other planet who moves like a circle. Or Mars is moved in ellipse manner, but full around the Sun. If this is Sun, Mars moves full like this. But if this is the comet, then it moves like this, come near to the sun, and then again moves like this. So this ellipse center is somewhere here, not the sun is the center. Anyway, the idea of the external solar system, and idea of the Cooper belt, and the asteroid belt that is between Mars and Jupiter, is that what if any exoplanet or any particle that comes from the outer space, they should not hit the Earth. That is the concept. If they hit the Earth, then what will happen to the Earth? Anyway, but they can hit other planets, or I would rather say they attract other planets. Now, scenario is the no. This is what the we talked in the past video. That is the reason why external solar system is highly energetic. So that whatever comes in, they attract it. First of all, the Cooper belt only, they will be discarded. If they enter, then Neptune, Uranus, bigger size, Pluto, they are growing in the size. Saturn, then Jupiter. Coming till Jupiter, suddenly Jupiter would attract it. If Jupiter it passing the Jupiter also, then it will crash somewhere in the asteroid belt between Mars and Jupiter. If it is passes through from there, then it is very small. If it is very small, okay, it may burn in the Earth atmosphere. If it does not burn in the Earth atmosphere, then it will not make any devastation on the Earth. This much security is made as far as life on the Earth is concerned. If that is the scenario, life on the Earth is concerned, if that is the case, then now we are considering Jupiter. The first planet in that external solar system is Saturn, and Jupiter is considered as son of Saturn. Means Jupiter is a new planet, and its hydrogen strength is very high. Means it is a highly glowing planet, and it looks very beautiful. Means red is ring, Orange ring, orange ring, white ring. I don't know which god has made it, but certainly it is very, very beautiful. Mr. Jupiter planet. What is the problem with the Jupiter? Jupiter is powerful, but it is considered as very arrogant. We talked about one nature of the external solar system is whatever comes in, it attracts it. Since it attracts it, it tends to burn in their atmosphere or they fall on them. Since they are gas planets, it's all right. So, but is it always true that they attract? Anyway, we are talking about one very, very interesting phenomena. I have witnessed it. This happened in 1994, I believe. 1994. 1994. Is a comet called SLV, Shoemaker, Shoemaker Levy 9. Shoemaker Levy 9 is a comet. That comet is making round of the sun from the Kuiper belt. And in 1970, he is making round of the sun probably for the past many, many years. Like the Halley comet is making round of the sun. I believe it comes in 70 year, 80 year. This is the its rotation duration. Like that, there is a comet called Shoemaker Levy 9, and that by 1979, 1970, some say 1965 around. So this is Sun, this is Jupiter, and this is Levy SLV9 that is making round of the Sun. When it is passing from the Jupiter, somehow it came in the field of Jupiter and it started making round of the Jupiter. So from 1970s only or 1965, it has started making round of the Jupiter. When it was making round of the Jupiter, I believe that duration of the round was 2 years. Every 2 years, it was coming back. But 1992 July, 1992 July, it started coming near to the Jupiter somehow. So this is Jupiter and this is Levy comet. It is making round of the Jupiter somehow by mistake. It was making round of the sun when it was passing through Jupiter. It started making round of the Jupiter. Now one round it is taking 2 years. In 1992, then it started coming near to the Jupiter. Okay, 1993 March when it was detected. At that moment, it has came 40,000 kilometers away from Jupiter. That is very, very, very near. Jupiter radius is 70,000 kilometers. Radius is 17,000 kilometers. If radius is 70,000 kilometers, 40,000 away from the surface of Jupiter means it came very near. Then people saw it. Scientists like Shoemaker and Levy and one more scientist, they traced it that this SLV9, they, in the name of their names only, this comet is approaching the Jupiter. 16th July 1994 to 22nd July 1994. I believe 7 days. It came even near to it and it burst into 21 parts. One part was around 2 kilometers wide. 2 kilometers wide, 1.2 miles wide. 2 kilometers wide was one part. And see, think that how big the comet was. And I don't know, comet was from the Kuiper belt or it was coming from the outer space, no one knows. Anyway, this is the present scenario that people were watching from telescope. In 1994, it became a big media attention. This is what I remember. I personally witnessed it. It was a big, big media event in 1994. People were making electronic equipment that were catching the wave that was coming from Jupiter. And there was a huge sound near the Jupiter because when the comet was approaching to the Jupiter surface, okay, when it was approaching, the speed was 60,000 kilometers per second. Six, I'm sorry, 60 kilometer per second. At that speed, it was approaching the Jupiter and it hit the Jupiter surface with a speed of 60 kilometer per second. In 1 second, 60 kilometers. That was its speed. And 6 days, There was a like a bloodbath on Jupiter. 6 days, 7 days. 16th July to 22nd July 1994, SLV 90, SLV 9, 21 parts of SLV 9, they started hitting Jupiter one by one. I remember the news came that all 21, the last 12 parts were in a queue. It's not that one is here, and they are falling anywhere else. Somewhere one is falling here, one is falling. No, all came in a queue. All parts came in a queue, and one by one they were falling on the Jupiter. Then news came that I was personally watching day by day. At that time Doordarshan was the television which was providing this information. Okay, one time it came that it was the Jupiter was looking flat. Jupiter is a round sphere. Jupiter was looking flat disk. That much the impact was 12,000 kilometer was the scale. If this is the Jupiter, if this is the full Jupiter, then it make a sign, it make a mark there where it was falling. That mark, black color mark or scale, what 12,000 kilometer wide. Okay, I believe someone can understand. If this is a sphere, then there is a mark, circular mark will happen where the comet is part or falling. That mark width or diameter was 12,000 kilometers. That big black color, it was seen from the Earth also through telescope. Simple telescope. With naked eye also someone can see Jupiter. Okay, and Jupiter, when they were falling and 12 parts were in queue falling on a Jupiter was looking flat, not a sphere, flat disk. That much was the impact. The fire that was coming from the Jupiter when it was falling was immensely dangerous. Okay, so this is the impact of the kind of SLV9 comet on the Jupiter, and Jupiter is on external solar system. If I rephrase it, rather than Jupiter attracting it, if I say comet is bombarding on the Jupiter, there is other way to understand the way it looks like. Means if it was broken into part by Jupiter, then they would fall here and there in the Jupiter, not in a straight line. If it is falling, it is coming in a queue, straight line queue, and then one by one it is falling for 7 days. It looks like there is a bombardment on the Jupiter. This is other way of looking it. There is a bombardment on the Jupiter. It looks like there is a war going on in the space. Space is a lok. In Sanskrit, it is called lok, another world. Antariksh lok, Prithvi lok, and water lok. So water lok, inside water lok, there is a war. On Prithvi lok, on the land, everyone knows there is a war. In Antariksh lok, where there is no oxygen, if it is there, then it is almost zero. In Antariksh lok, where there is no oxygen, still there is a war going on. And looks like someone was bombarding Jupiter. Okay, someone sent a arm that was came came near to Jupiter, then slowly it descended, and then it started bombarding Jupiter. If Jupiter really attracted that, then Jupiter, first of all, it would not have been a cube, and Jupiter's condition would not the disk like that. No, it would have been a sphere only. When it came became a disk, means someone heated Jupiter. Means there is a space war always happens in the space world also. Some of the exoplanets, some of the stars, whoever it has animosity with the Jupiter, it taught a lesson to the Jupiter. Anyway, why I am saying this, I believe everywhere, in every culture, it is mentioned that Jupiter is very arrogant. In Indian culture, Jupiter is called Guru. Guru means teacher. Okay, but anyway, but in every culture, it is mentioned that Jupiter is very arrogant. It is arrogant in the nature. If it is arrogant in the nature, then some other arrogant, it showed the way to the Jupiter. Probably idea was to kill the Jupiter, but somehow Jupiter survived after that also. Anyway, This is the phenomenon that happened in 1994 SLV9 comet, but there is another way of looking it. Interesting, right? Mind blowing, and that is called space one. That is external solar, outer solar system. Amazing.